Fortnite is very well known for its Battle Royale. However, something it's not as well known for are its creator maps. If you don't know what that is, it's basically maps that aren't official and are made by fans of Fortnite. And a lot of them aren't very good. If you've seen my channel before, you would know I'm a huge FNAF fan. So I wanted to look at some creator maps in Fortnite that are based around FNAF. And I found some pretty interesting ones. So without further ado, let's get looking into them. In this creator map, you start off in the lobby, which is an office, and you have some controls in front of you. For example, you can switch to first person, change it to 5 nights or 10 nights, and change easy mode to normal mode. On another screen, you can turn respawns on or off, and you can interact with a phone that allows you to ready up. There's also some pretty interesting details around the map too. Like, there's original things here, like these drawings on the wall, these plushies, and some of the character pictures. As for the game itself, it takes place in the FNAF pizzeria, and you have to complete 3 tasks throughout the night in order to move on to the next. And obviously there's characters walking around. As for where you start off in the office, and you have 2 doors to your side which you can shut. And you also have a camera system too. Like classic FNAF, obviously. Also, there's coins that you can collect around the map too, and they have Freddy and Chica's face on both sides. Well, one side of the coin is Chica, and the other side is Freddy. As for the tasks, you have to do things like cleaning up items like plushies or animatronic parts. There's also ones where you have to stand in a location until you get a number high enough where you don't have to go there anymore. I don't think I'm not explaining it very good. The enemies consist of the main 4 obviously, with Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and the puppet too. The characters also have original details too, like some withering, and just ones that aren't just on Foxy, and yeah. Also, Foxy looks... well, Foxy doesn't look like Foxy, to be honest. You also have a gun, which you can use to temporarily stun the animatronics, which you also have to find ammo for to use. When you reach night 5 and you fully complete all of your tasks, you have to run straight for the entrance. Except, before you can leave, you have to find bolt cutters to open the door, which you have to go to the back to find. And when you escape, there's no cutscene or anything, it just fades to black and says escaped, and then you go back to the lobby. Now, honestly, this is a pretty good creator map. I will say, I really like the set designs. The characters though, the characters are kind of weird though, not gonna lie. So yeah, it's a good map, I'd say. There's also a movie map too, but I don't really want to get into depth about that. It stays more accurate to the movie, I'd say though. Also, the characters are exactly the same too. They didn't add Spring Bonnie or anyone, it's just the same. In this creator map, you start off in an elevator, similar to the intro of this location, except the pizzeria you enter is a lot more like Fazbear's Frights. I started looking around and I found some strange details, like this weird looking Fredbear plush with the very strange looking head that it had. There's also a note too from March 9th, 1996, and it's basically trying to be creepy and talk about the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza closing in it. After that, I entered the next room where I found posters with the ignited animatronics on, specifically Chica and Freddy on it. On another side of the room, there's the movie sign on it, which is strange. Also, an Unwithered Foxy poster too. After this, I walked out into a hallway with multiple paths. Right. So right as soon as you enter these hallways, this is when the game really starts, because Ignited Freddy starts hunting you through these hallways. As you have to do tasks like you have to pull 6 levers and activate 4 generators in order to be able to enter the arcade. Also, you have 3 lives. I looked around and noticed more details. Like, they have animatronics here too. Like this Bonnie one with a carrot guitar, which also has red overalls too. I don't know if this is supposed to be plus Bonnie, I'm not sure. At another side of the area, I found Chica over here, which looks normal and accurate. So it's interesting how Bonnie's different, but Chica's the same. I don't know. Also, there are these cupcakes that are like randomly set up, and when you get close to one, it's called an alert cupcake, except it doesn't really alert anything at all. I don't know, this is interesting. Aside from the puzzles and the strange eye objects everywhere too, there's also more notes. In an office type room, there's a note that is from the Say Dan's last one. It reads, "More successful research. We have learned that Remnant can be extracted from victims." Yeah, I don't know how they didn't notice that one. Anyways, after you complete all of the tasks, this door opens and you go through it and into a completely different area. In this area, it's not Ignited Freddy that's the enemy anymore. Instead now, it's Ignited Bonnie. This area also has its fair share of cool little details too. Like, this one has other animatronics too. Like Foxy, who is a lot more beat up looking than the original. And honestly, the scars look a lot better on him, to be honest. Also, there are rooms you can go into which you can use to avoid the animatronics if you like being chased. There's also things you can interact with to help complete with puzzles in here. So this is the last area, and basically the way you escape is by putting a specific code into a computer, which you get clues to all around the map. Then, once you fully complete the code, an elevator opens on the other side of the room, and entering it is how you escape. Then, after exiting the elevator, you basically get a room that shows you how much time it took you to complete it, and basically telling you to favorite and like. Okay, honestly, in my opinion, I think the last one was better, mainly just because this one really made no sense. And it was just kind of like all over the place, I guess. I mean, it's not bad. It's just all over the place in its theming. It's like it can't decide on which game it wants to be. This game is basically a multiplayer FNAF 4 free roam. In this game, there's players and then there's the animatronic. The players have to basically find 15 gifts to complete the round in a matter of time, which is like 10 minutes I think, while trying to survive the monster, which can either be the nightmares or the wizards, weirdly. Also, certain skins actually cost coins to use for one round. Also, it looks really funny when you play as an animatronic because they do like this funny pose when you walk around. Now, the map, as I said before, is FNAF 4, except it's a lot more stylized and bigger. You can also lock the doors to the crying child's bedroom on both sides, and you can close the closet too. When you die in this crater map, you respawn just in like a different location each time. It's not like you have to wait until the round to end before you can join back in. This map also has some pretty cool details too, like there's animatronic parts around here, or like entirely the animatronics themselves, which is strange because for some of them, like Nightmare Balloon Boy and Plush Trap, you can play as. There are also plushies around the map that you can boot, and they let out the classic honking sound. So this is a pretty good map, I'd say. I wish the way the animatronics walked were a bit different and better, I guess. But, you know, it's still pretty good overall. So, that's all I have for this video. Those are just 3 random FNAF mods creator maps in Fortnite that I just thought I wanted to, I don't know, make a video about, I guess. So, yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, everyone. Have a fazerific day. I'll see you guys all in the next video.